Next question from the panel. Thanks.
The next question goes to Mr. Visentin of the Green Party, and the question is, what are your plans, if elected, to help the environment in Vaughan?
Well, there's a whole bunch of them. I mean, first of all, we are going to get serious about the chemicals in our food and water. I mean, even water, chlorine is a poison. Fluoride, which we started putting in our water in the 1950s to cut down on cavities, is a neurotoxin, means dangerous for the brain. In a lot of ways, we still live in the 1950s when it comes to modern chemicals and what's in our food. You know, nitrates is another one I heard a couple of weeks ago that causes colon cancer. It's a preservative in our meat. We've got to get serious about this kind of stuff and cut down on our disease rates. Otherwise, we will never be. Our public health care system will go broke. I mean, the costs every year escalate above the cost of inflation. So that's one of my priorities in Parliament. And the other one, of course, is to transform the economy of Canada into the green revolution. It's happening around the world. This is just the beginning. But we're going to have to learn how to create a planet that doesn't need oil and gas in our cars, in our everyday life. And we have to replace that with renewable energy and electric cars. There's a whole gamut of new technology that we have to embrace, and I want Canada to be a world leader in the new green economy and not a world laggard, which would be the choice if Mr. Harbour was elected with a majority. And frankly, I don't trust any of the other leaders to really do anything about it, but I really do trust Elizabeth May because she's been working hard that way all her life. You can trust her. Thank you.
Okay. This time, we'll come the other way this time. So, Mr. Lorello, if you'd like a chance to respond.
Yes, and I think that it all starts at home as well. Personally, within my own grasp, I have lobbied for a tree preservation bylaw. I have gone before council, and I've lobbied for it. When they brought it out, I lobbied for a stricter one. As well is that when there was inappropriate dumping in Kleinberg, I did speak loudly on that. I brought it to the media's attention, and I don't remember any of the people on this panel being in council at the time lobbying for similar things. So it starts at home. Okay, you can't do some of these things with a stroke of a pen in Ottawa. Okay, and I'd like to see them do some of these things on a personal level as well, as opposed to just talking about it.
Well, first of all, let me say that I'm one of the founders of Vaughan Cares, which is one of the most prominent environmental groups in the area. This happened way before Mr. Lorello moved into the neighborhood. Perhaps a quick study of that particular issue may be helpful. But I do agree with Adrian Visentin on the issue related to Elizabeth May, particularly in one point when she says that the best prime minister would in fact be Stéphane Dion. Liberal Party as actually a plan for the country, something that the Conservatives will be releasing tomorrow. See, we've been scrutinized for weeks on this, a plan that actually works, that is costed out. I wonder what Stephen Harper has to hide. Why has he waited until this week, the last week of the campaign, to introduce the platform to Canadians? What is the hidden agenda?
And Ms. Wilkin, if you would like a chance.
I just wanted to say that I'm also very passionate about the environment. In fact, it's what I am focusing my studies on in university. I am also a volunteer for the Toronto Region and Conservation Authority, in which I do site assessments in Upper Toronto near the Brickworks. So I do know a lot about environmental issues, especially that are affecting communities. And definitely we need to create options for people to be able to better I guess, retrofit their homes, to have options other than driving a car. You know, we need to create bicycle paths, better walkways. We need better green transportation. And I think these are all things that can be done with an NDP government. If you just look at the platform, we have all of these things as huge issues to really tackle with this upcoming election.
Okay, Okay, well, once again, the Green Party has a comprehensive platform that covers everything from your food to your water to your air to the oceans to carbon shifting to get Canada off the oil and gas habit, so you don't have to worry about the price of gas when you fill up. You just plug in your electric car. And to make Canada a world leader, we're going to do tax shifting and by taxing pollution and lowering income taxes, lowering payroll taxes, giving incentives for business, both financial and through venture capital funds to, improve their technologies. And frankly, the biggest issue is trust. You can trust Elizabeth May. She's gone on hunger strikes over these kinds of issues, and she's running because she cares. The other parties, their main job is to get elected and get votes. They will sacrifice the environment to get elected. We will not.
Thank you.